women and other women are laughing at us. They're laughing at us because they have figured out the Da Vinci Code. They got the Willy Wonka ticket. That's the black man. That's all they wanted from the beginning of time, and they got it. And they don't even. And so the thing is, nobody has to put crack in the ghetto no more. They only did that to destroy the black family. Let's split up the black man and woman because they're too strong. Guess who's doing it now? Educated motherfucking black women. They destroy their family. You know why? By thinking they so fucking better than somebody. But your cholesterol is high as fuck, you're fat as fuck. Because guess what? You're depressed. And guess what? When you get depressed, that cortisol in your body, it controls your weight. It elevates. You're miserable. And you're so jealous of white women. You're so jealous of Filipino women. You're like, fuck them bitches. They taking all our men. But your mama have told you that being strong is running your fucking mouth. So you aging, you getting older. Your hormones are changing. You teaching your daughter to be like that. And there's really nothing cute about it. And you're the new cocaine. What can we do? What did Reagan do? Drop that shit in the black community? We can destroy these motherfuckers. We can't put them in slavery no more. We can't destroy their households like that. But what we gonna do? We gonna drop fucking cocaine in there, put liquor stores on every corner. Now what we gonna do? Because these motherfuckers waking up, they eating vegan, they drinking almond milk. Let's use a black woman. Let's give her loans and grants. Let her go to school, get her master's degree with her arrogant ass, and make her think she better than a fucking God who created her ass. Because the black man is God, and when you don't submit to him, you're going to pay for it. And that's why they struggle so much. You can get all the big house you want to. You can drive all the Range Rovers and Mercedes you want to. But you know why you fucking miserable and pop and Xanax? You submit to the black man. It is God. I don't care what the white man religion told you. He is God. And if you don't submit to him and stay humble and do what the fuck he tell you to do, I want to see how your life going to turn out. With your PhD. You all on cruises with your homegirls. Y'all looking at each other pussy because everybody get horny. Stop it. Try to act like you so fucking godly. Bitch, you get horny too. But you ain't got no man to fuck you. You know why? Because your mouth so fucking. I know that nigga with a jack off a fucking white bitch.
That's real shit.
And her father years ago was hanging this motherfucker from trees if he looked at her. Now, they go to the NBA and make the money. That's the first motherfucker they go get. You know why? Oh, yes, sir, Tyrone. What do you want me to cook? I don't know how to make macaroni and cheese, but I'll Google that shit. I'll get on Facebook. I'll look at Patty LaBelle page and find out how she makes her whatever you want. I don't know how to make greens, but don't worry about it, Tyrone. I'll Google that shit. I'll get on YouTube. What does black woman say? I got my PhD. I got my master's degree. I wish you would tell me to fucking cook all these hours out at fucking work. You better take me out to eat.
Yeah. Damn.
You better take me out to eat. You got to pay for this shit now. And that's why half of them go to school and get their education. So they can hold it over a nigga face like a fucking pork chop. Do what the fuck I want you to do, nigga. Fuck me like this. Now go do this. Now go fix my car. Don't want to go get my son some drinks. Now go show him how to shoot basketball. Because you know his daddy ain't in his life. Go take my son to get his hair cut. Show him how to ride a bike. Because you know you ain't his real father. But you know I got this PhD. So nigga, you'll be out. Because I'm paying this house. Remember, this mortgage is in my name. And niggas is getting tired of that shit. They saying, I'd rather fuck a white bitch in a fucking apartment than deal with your fucking messy ass. Because you're miserable and you bitter just like your mama. And black women, they're jealous of their mothers. They're jealous of their daughters when they get spouses. They look in the mirror and say, my daughter living better than me. She's having a long-term relationship. So they use their way in, and black women dumb enough to let their mother use their way in. Girl, I want to take that shit. I tell Tyrone, yeah, mama, because they got to prove to their mother, mama, I'm strong just like you. I don't want to seem like I'm weak. What should I do? You're right, mama. I'm not going to let this nigga run over me. And their mother getting off the phone saying, good, bitch, because I want you to be single just like me so we can go to bingo. Just get that nigga out the house. But a white bitch will take a motherfucking mop and floors and put his ass through school. Then eventually he gets his degree. They work together. Then they balling out of control. He'll never look at another sister. Because he like, Becky was there when I was broke. And black women try to stop being like that. If you working at Walmart, you might have to deal with somebody working at Walmart right now. If you going to nursing school, you might have to deal with somebody who's getting their business off the ground. These bitches want to be in a project, but they want to fucking NBA player.
Yeah, they ain't really. It's really like they not really. It's only some that you get fresh out of high school with and y'all build, But some women, and it sometimes be other nationalities, they'll see the potential in you and build you up. They'll build you up to the part where they'll invest in you. Other ones, then you got some, I ain't just saying all other nationalities, but you got some that see something in you and they'll build with you. But a lot, they not doing that. They like, he ain't got nothing, girl, he ain't got no car, but what can he do? Do he know how to build a garage? Do we know how to paint? Can you use him for something? Can he?
Well, this guy, it was back in the days, men in the days in the 60s and 70s, some of them were socially literate. They didn't even graduate from high school. They could barely read. They could build a garage with their hands. They could build a fence. They were good men. So black women back then, they said, well, the simple fact that you're a good father and you're outside playing football with my son, but try to impregnate me with these kids. I see that you're such a good father and you take time and walking to the school for my son, talking about how to fish. That was important to black women back in the days. They would build a man, like build a bear. Bitch, he could do a fence. He's a good communicator. He know how to show my son how to paint and fish. Now, women are like, I want you already made like microwave popcorn. They want to throw a nigga in the microwave, but I want you to come out already like that. But what they said, they're like, bitch, you not like that. You done already had 3 kids by the time you was 30 years old. So guess what? Your wall's not the same. Where's your fucking degree? And if you did get a fucking degree, have your mama taught you how to wash your pussy good? Do you know how to make hot water cornbread? Can you make enchiladas from scratch? So just your master's degree do not make you the shit. That's what black women don't realize. So you have to look at black men that same way. If just because I have a master's degree, it's so many other attributes about me that is not intact. I have a master's degree, but I'm still walking around with a pussy full of hair. My mother told me how to. So it's things about me. I'm not a good mother. I talk to my kids in a type of way. I talk to people on my job in a type of way. I don't know how to control my anger. So I get fired from every job I go to. So it's things about me I need to work on too. I'm not the best cook. My mama, she was out in the club, was making noodles, so I don't know how to make macaroni and cheese from scratch. I don't know how to make hot water cornbread. I'm using 50 full of fucking sugar. You see, my kids diabetes. So you have to look at yourself and say, if I'm not perfect, I have to meet a man where he's at and let's go together. That's what other races do. They see the diamond in the rough. You know why? They family have taught them that way.
But see, that's some of that.
Build and pass it on.
Yeah, some of that is.
Build and pass it on.
Yeah, that's come from traditions of the way that they culture or.
We haven't had anything. We haven't had anything from them. We want stuff instantly because we've always been the underdog. That's like the person that always been made fun of is who? The bum nigga. You want to go sell the dope so you can get that shit real quick and flop some motherfuckers and feel like you made it. That's what's wrong with our race. I've been down so long. My mama ain't had no man. Her father wasn't in her life. My grandmother ain't had no man. Her father was in her life. I didn't have one. So now this nigga better come with it, set me up. I want this shit instantly so I can floss on everybody. But white women are saying this. Okay, well, you're at Walmart now, but what do you really want to do in life? Oh, you want to be an X-ray technician? You want to have your business? How about this? I finished nursing school. I can take my checks and we can invest into your business. And then in 4 years, Tyrone got his whole fucking business popping off. And that's what your baby mama thought. But remember, he was working at Walmart, bitch. Remember, he was working at Walmart, and he was like, I can't keep fucking with this nigga. This nigga's still at Walmart, and he ain't talking about he gonna have his fucking business. But that white bitch came, took her credit card, invested in that nigga. Now they popping, and now you mad. What you investing for? Because she saw something you was too stupid to see. Everybody want our men. These other races know these motherfuckers is God. They know they dick better than everybody. They know they swag better than everybody. What's going on? What's going on to the fucking hood? And now they're such a footage. We fucking with women. Look at all these dykes nowadays. Y'all make each other pussy because y'all done threw the white, the black man, and every other race. Now y'all stuck strapping on dildos, fucking each other. And that's how that's what they want. They laughing at y'all now.
That's real shit,
they laughing at y'all now.
That's real right there.
You can't get mad at the Filipino, the Mexican, white girl, nothing. They can buy ass, dude. So stop trying to act like they want to be like us. Okay, and guess what? They got their credit together to go buy an ass if they want to go buy titties if they want to go get their lips done. And the bitches is wearing weaves now. So you can't really say, yeah, they got them, but they not like us. The bitches won't ass like us. They buying They just pills, melanin pills. So what really? They have raised the stock now. So now you have to look at yourself and say, I gotta submit. I gotta be more humble. I gotta meet him for where he's at. As long as he's not molesting my kids and beating my kids, as long as even if he know how to do carpentry or fix or detail cars or cut hair, he don't have to be no NBA player. He don't have to make six figures. What if I make the six figures? Can I be humble enough to say, the world is already a system. Let me hold them up. Because guess what a white bitch gonna do? That's what she gonna do. She gonna deal with that nigga, make some black pet babies, populate this fucking earth, and after a while, black women gonna be extinct. Don't nobody need y'all no more. Y'all don't even know how to cook no more like that in the 60s. Bitch, y'all don't even know how to make hot water cornbread no more. Y'all popping molly, popping pills like white bitches. Y'all the cokeheads now. This shit been flipped. Now white bitches making niggas macaroni and cheese. They Googling that shit. They all on YouTube. Go on there, look at it. You don't see so many white women in your life making soul food. They've been studying us for years. And we're still in the clubs. We still think we got time.
Hey.
And now we can't even turn a black man's head because we talk so much. And we think that's so sad.
What? Talking too much?
Our mothers have told us. Yeah. Our mothers have told us and applauded us. Oh, you strong. You strong. Let you come back to your mother growing up. You think you ain't no fast? Don't come back to me. But why you let her talk to her daddy like that? Why you let her talk to her brother like that? Why you apply her when she talks to her man like that? When you would slap her mouth for getting smart when she would talk to that. But now you telling her as an adult, girl, speak your mind. You strong. You know, ain't no women in our
That's disrespecting the man. That's damn near disrespecting the man.
So he don't want to fuck his mommy. If he's not into incest, what the fuck do he need you for? You talk to him like you his mama. His dick can't get hard because you're talking to him like he's a 7-year-old child. He remember how his mama was talking when he was little. So that turns him off. He ready to go jack off. He ready to go to Sally. You saying, yes, baby. Don't that sound like a woman? You talk, nigga, and I ain't ready. It's the nigga, fuck ass nigga, like I said. He's like, oh, this is my childhood. My mama used to talk to me like that because she was mad that my daddy didn't love her. She was mad because my daddy made another baby and cheated on her. She took that shit on me. Bitch, you sound like too much like my mother. I'm fucking you. I'm getting on top of you. It makes me feel like I'm fucking my mama or my auntie. It feel like incest. It's a turn off to me. Then you wonder why he don't fuck you. He's fucking his auntie, bitch. He's fucking his mama when he fuck you. With your strong ass fucking personality. And all white women do is laugh and look at them. Oh my God, they're so loud. Look at them. No wonder why their niggas don't want them. Oh my God, Tyrone, come on here. I'll suck your dick. Let's not get on sex. Bitch, you don't even swallow. So you ain't the shit. You don't cook. You don't swallow. You don't put balls in your mouth. Bitch, you ain't the shit. That's all the fucking in your fucking mind.
Damn.
Cause your booty big. This is buying booty as big as yours now. So you don't cook and you don't suck dick. You ain't got no chance. Go get all the fucking degrees you want to, bitch. Go get all the degrees you want to. It look good on your wall and on those plaques in your big old house that you struggling to pay for. And at the end of the night, you using a dildo. And next month, your mortgage is due. It look good all on Facebook. With your Tiffany bracelet, all that shit. It look good. But Tyrone fucking the shit out of this bitch in the condo. He fucking the shit out of this bitch in the apartment. Why she helping him build his credit and get his fucking business together?
About to leave her motherfucking ass, huh?
And he'll leave you and your fucking kids he made and skip down the road like he ain't even fucking knew y'all.
Showing the fuck wood.
Not because he a bad father. Not because he a bad father. To be around you is like being in prison with guards around. You know, black women, they can't control you. They don't want to fuck you. So they don't want that stress. Because they get that stress on an everyday basis in the outside world. Every time they walk down the street, he look like a thug. White motherfuckers pulling them over, putting their foot in it. Bitch, you got your foot on his neck too. You are the officer. He can't breathe when he around you either, bitch. Because you run your mouth too much. Every time you get mad, you call the police on him. So he can't afford to be in your house and get 3 strikes. So guess what? He said, baby, I love you. I love the kids. But sorry. I'll see y'all when y'all be 18. I hook back up with y'all on Facebook. Y'all mama is toxic, and I ain't about to do no jail time trying to pin y'all life. Bye-bye. Because fucking around with this bitch, I'll be in jail with 3 strikes fucking around with her.
Damn.
And it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Or any man who don't take care of their kids, they're a bitch ass nigga. No, could it be the reason why they're not taking care of their kids? Could it be that they told you they wanted to start a business, but they was working at Walmart, and they wanted you just to help them to build, because they did not have a father. They wasn't taught about credit. They wasn't taught about investing. So now that you got your little funky degree, you didn't go back and pull him out the water and say, now I'm going to teach you. And we're going to build together. And I'm going to take this credit card. I'm going to start your business, get your supplies. You didn't want to do that.
That's because most of the time when it's
the child support on him, but you wasn't thinking about child support when he was fucking your ass.
Most of the time, if you get a woman like that that's doing something like that ain't trying to help you from the beginning, she thinking you gonna leave her after you come up. She's not secure enough with herself, so she like, I ain't finna let him. He gonna pass me up and leave me.
I'm not gonna build him up to get on his feet, because all he gonna do is leave me, go fuck with a white bitch or fuck with my young.
He gonna go do that anyway. If he gonna go do that, if he gonna do that, he gonna do that anyway. He was gonna do that from the beginning.
Exactly, your mindset should be: if I build him up, if I help him start this business, if stuff don't work out, guess what? A strong black woman, just about her race, while y'all talking about Black Lives Matter, let it matter when it comes to y'all men. Guess what you should say if a man do that? Well, brother, I help you out. I know God gonna bless me. I wish you the best. Go down and with somebody else. That's what you say. Now, guess what? Is another black man that's not in jail that got his own business. I helped you do it. I know I helped you do it. I know God gonna bless me because I helped you. Maybe we could just be friends. But maybe I should look in the mirror and wonder, why did he leave me when I helped him? When I helped him build himself up? Why did he leave me? Could it be something about me? Could it be that I helped him build his business up?
It's never about the. It's never about the other person. Even if it's a man, they don't never look at they never look at themselves. We never look at ourselves. The woman never looks at herself.
Every time shit didn't go right. You know I'm the one to help you. You know I have to take this shit. You know that credit card in that business it isn't my name. I'm the one to help you get that tax ID number. Once you have to look at yourself and say, am I a control freak like my mother? Am I really have a dominant masculine mentality like a man, like all the women in my family? Because we think that's being strong. Maybe I helped him, but he got tired of that shit, and I didn't realize how much I was doing it. Because black people by nature, we're very loyal people. That's why we're not trying to do to white people what they did to us. Usually black men, nobody would help you, would let you help them get on their feet and turn their back on you unless you did something. That's not even in our nature to do that.
Unless he a scandalous motherfucker.
He could be a scandalous motherfucker.
But 9 times out of 10, they not. I'm just saying he gotta be.
You have to look at yourself and say, have I been a scandalous black woman? Do I talk to his kids in kind of way? I know some black men have told me, I love my woman. She's a good woman. She's smart. She's strong. She helped me when nobody was there. I can't stand the way she talked to my kids, though. It reminds me how my mother used to talk to me. She talked to my daughter crazy. She talked to my son crazy. Sometimes men that's playing in their cycle and they thinking, as soon as I get on my feet, I'm going to leave you because I don't like this feeling. It reminds me of childhood. Childhood pay a lot in a person's life.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes when black mothers beat their son, nigga, you just like your motherfucking father. Nigga, you can get out. So you think you're so grown? Your son is just trying to tell you that there's no good nigga beating your ass ain't good for you. You're trying to tell him because the dick is so good. You ain't my motherfucking husband. Nigga, you a little boy. Remember, I'm the motherfucking mama. And all he said is mama didn't do that good for you. Well, if you don't fucking like it, you get out, just like your daddy did. When a man is talked to like that, he's not fucking nobody who's talking to him like that either. A black woman is not thinking about that. We've been through some trauma in our race. We're not thinking just because we got a master's degree and a big old booty, it could be the way we talk to our kids and talk to our men. The reason why these motherfuckers don't want to. We have to learn to be more humble. And if you're so fucking godly, you're so fucking insecure, you skip over that in the Bible? Because they say that in the Bible and the Quran, that a woman should be real quiet, real submissive. She shouldn't hurt her husband and her kids with her words. That's not even being godly. So they sit up and church, what Bible are you reading? Why are you always skipping over that? You ain't skipping over the part that a man should tithe and do this and take care of his family, but you're skipping over the part that you should shut those fucking homes, though. You're skipping over that part, though. And if the black man is God, would you curse Jesus out? Would you talk to Allah any kind of way, nigga? Fuck, you brought the sun up. You walked on water. So what? If you would talk to God like that, and that's the next motherfucker close to God, why the fuck you talk to him like that? Because you don't look at him like you know God, but guess what? The white girl is. She's sucking the fucking living daylights out of his dick. She know he'll walk in God. That's why she'll take that motherfucker in any state it's in. That's like finding a diamond saying it's dirty, but bitch, you know it's a diamond though. You're like, I'm about to take this and get this shit to the drill and get this shit bust out. This shit is real. I'm not gonna fucking ground, but that's the white women think this is dropping diamonds everywhere. I'm about to take this shit, get it set in a fucking set. I mean, this shit fucked up. Oh, it's real. I already got it appraised. No, I'm just dirty right now. Somebody left it in the dirt. They stepped over it. They thought it was a rock. That's how white women, Filipino and Mexican women, all these niggas, big ass dicks, motherfucking blondie ass, black skin. Look at these motherfuckers be cut up. Oh my God, look at them.
Hell yeah.
They got that swag. They got that swag. They can fuck all night. They know how to talk to a woman and make her feel like she hot. Only black men can do that shit. Everybody else trying to duplicate it, but they can't. And y'all dropping rocks on the ground saying, girl, those are rocks. Those are pebbles. Oh, that's not. No, white women, I say, this is diamonds. What I'm going to do, I'm going to help Tyrone get his credit together. I'm going to help him pay down his child support. I'm going to go back to school first and get my motherfucking degree, but I'm not going to put it in his face. That money I'm making, then we're going to put that into Tyrone business. So you know he said he want to start a club. You know he want to go back to barber school, so I'm going to pay for that. Then I'm going to help him get the fucking building, and he's going to have his own barber shop. Then he's going to open up 3 or 4 around the city. You'll have one in Compton, one in Long Beach, one in West Hollywood, whatever. Then you'll be on Facebook, bitch, in 10 years. I'm going to see that bitch. Yeah, he love the white bitches because he's weak. Yeah, that bitch did all of this, girl paid off his tax. She's stupid. You know the white bitches, they stupid. No, they not stupid.
That motherfucker helped his ass. He helped his ass. Now that motherfucker in the now they got 5 houses all around the country, and they rolling the Rolls Royce. And the only thing they can say is, oh, he weak because he date out of his race. But that motherfucker rolling the Rolls Royce and he rich than a motherfucker. You can do it with a black man. You can do it with a black sister too, though. That shit can be done.
If she's willing to do that with you, she has to be willing to do that with you and not worry about her mama and her friends saying that she's weak because it's not weak. Because every other race does that. Every other race says it's 2. It's masculine and female energy. Whoever get there first, whoever get the degree first, whoever make the money first, whoever gets the loan first, let me help the other person. Every other race do that. Look at the Hispanic people. They don't only do that with their husband and wife. They do that with their family. Oh no, I come to California from Mexico. I get my education. I get my house first. I get the store, and then I sit for my cousin Pedro, and I sit for his wife. Then I sit for my
hell yeah, them motherfuckers. Man, don't even start on them. Them motherfuckers coming from. First of all, they coming from nothing. But then they coming over here and they doing just that. They coming up together.
Reality is this. We're coming from nothing.
But we've been into nothing already and don't see what the good is. That's because we've been here already. We've been here already and we don't know what we have. It's a competition now. The older you get, then you start competing. Oh, I'm finna get this. I'm getting old. I gotta hurry up and get this over them dudes or over my family members or something. That's what people be thinking. Like I gotta get more because I'm getting older and I gotta get this now to show them that I got this and all of that. Like so. That's what they doing.
Collectively, as a race, if we function like foreigners know that they don't have nothing. They know the odds is against them. But what's wrong with black people, especially the black Americans over here? Now, I ain't talking about the Africans because they still black. We think we've been over here. We ain't no African booty scratchers. We ain't no foreigners like y'all. But we better start looking at ourselves like, you know what? We damn near need to start thinking like we came from a third world country. We need to start helping our family. Sometimes we don't want living in the house together. Sometimes my cousin, I'm helping my cousin start hers.
They ain't doing that. I was speaking with somebody a couple of years ago about that, the way we used to be, the way we used to sleep on the floor and help each other. It's always a problem with our peoples, though. We can't be in the house. We could, if you really, really tried it, you could do it, but you should have seen the Hispanic people in 89 and 90, the way they was coming from Mexico and coming up, living in the house. We used to clown them in the cars. They used to be 7, 8 deep in the car. So many people in the car, they had to put their head out the window. We laughing at them, but they finna come up. Shit, all of them. All of them. So if you didn't see how they came up and not using how they did it, then you not, and we still doing the same dumb shit. That's just another way of them.
But the bottom line is this.
Passing us up.
It's the type of women they have in their life. Their women is saying, my husband, he does not have a lot of education. He cannot speak English. He's driving a Pinto. But guess what? My husband is a hard worker. I see the work ethic in my husband. He knows how to build. He knows how. They see that. They stay with their husband. They have babies with their husband. They don't cheat on them. They make them beans and tortillas. They pack their man lunch. Suck their man dick when they come home. And guess what? Now the Pedro on 4 fucking Mercedes Benz dealerships in Long Beach. And niggas got to go to my husband for a fucking loan. They wives are sitting up in a fucking mansion somewhere and say, I remember when we came from Mexico in 1975, and now my husband on 5 shops. They saw the potential in their husband.
They building.
They treated him like a king. That's why. It's not about their culture. It's about the women that's in their life that had their back.
Yeah, that's building. They building it
Black
up.
Women
even back in the days with people who wasn't even thinking about shops and all that. Just getting a house was the thing to get in the 70s. The man, just take somebody like our grandmother or somebody, your grandmother would get with a man, they would live in the house. The man was making all the money, the woman to take care of the house because she would like cook and make sure the clothes is clean, everything. The man would go to work. And they would build and be in the relationship for years, 15, 20 years building. They wasn't driving. You got to think back in the 70s and 80s, as long as you had a car where you was blessed and you had a house over roof over your head in the 70s and 80s. And then the man, everything was straight. They had jobs. Then after the man even to go out some nights and go mess around with another woman. But long as that, the women had enough respect and sense, like, oh shit, long as my bills is taken care of, shit, long as we got a roof over our head, I don't give a fuck about him going out and cheating or whatever he doing. Something changed in the 80s and 90s. They started they started giving I think the feminist group came out in the 90s where some ladies was like they wasn't having it and they wanted. Feminist group was some gay. There was some gay. Yeah, that was some gay white women who. Because they easily to be persuaded. We are easily to be persuaded to follow other things that we don't know nothing about. And the feminist group probably was a group that was already out. All it took was a couple of Jews with a little bit of money, the people, whoever it was, to say, don't let your man come home late. You know what I mean? Getting all up in our business. And then that's what it took over. Go back to school, girl. The man, which was the white man with the power, was telling the black sister, you don't need that. Don't take that from your man. Breaking down our structure. Then you got to think, in 89, 90, we was getting locked up. Drugs was here. then it's a wrap now. You can forget, you can hang that up. You can hang up everything you're talking about. Now the new black man is damn near the sister. Look at her. She the one that she went back to school, got them degrees, and trying to run the dudes around. So that's that.
Think it's too late. It's too late. I believe that we are the lost tribe. I believe that I think everything was written. I think we went into slavery because we did turn away from God, because we was the chosen race, and we turned away from God. And He said, I wasn't going to let another race rule over y'all. But they only got 400 years, and this shit is almost over. Their time almost over. I don't think it's too late, and it's just a wrap. What I think is that Black women need to wake up, and instead of saying, these cops need to stop shooting our men and putting them in jail and giving them all these years in prison for weed because they don't get a white man. They need to stop looking at everybody else and say, am I cleaning? Am I sucking his dick when he come home? Am I saying, baby, are you okay? I know it's some motherfuckers out there. You at home now, though? Put your feet up. See, that's what women used to do back in the 60s.
But then when you think about that, though, but when you think about that,
when they came home.
Yeah, but when you think about that, you got to think, let's just go back to a woman that's 28. Her father wasn't there, and her mom's was probably not there either. So the grandmama probably was raising them, and then the daughter didn't really know how to be how you want them to be. So, I mean, how you saying that they should be, the kids, the chicks that's 32, 33, all they heard is, oh, your daddy ain't shit. He in and out of jail. She ain't saying, yo.
What I'm saying is this: all the energy we're using, starting YouTube page, talking about white cops, going downtown protesting, putting on all these damn t-shirts, putting afro puffs in our hair, and act like we're such strong Black women. We need to use that same energy to say, I did not have a father, I did not have an uncle, I did not have no mother in my life to do shit. But what I'm gonna do is get on YouTube and Google and wherever and find out, how can I become a better woman? Let me start studying the women back in the days, because anything you can find on YouTube, bitch, you can find out how to put on some eyelashes on YouTube. You can find out how to make a lace front wig on YouTube. Why you can't find out how to make some macaroni and cheese and Google some strong Black sisters on YouTube and say, I want to study them and find out, why do I talk so aggressive? Let me be calm for a minute. Maybe let me try that tactic. Y'all can find out how to do everything else. Y'all know how to do all this fucking makeup and contour y'all fucking face and making y'all skin look 10 years lighter than it really is, to take some fucking pictures and know how to do the right type of lighting in y'all 50s. Go and find out how to make some hot water cornbread and then start feeding your kids McDonald's. Maybe then he will fucking come home after he get off a hard day's work, fucking with these white people. Maybe he'll come home and say, dang, she makes some hot water cornbread. What? So that's this stupid thing. Baby, put up your feet. Your bath water is ran. Are you about to run underneath the bath water? That's like I'm his slave. Like I'm like, but guess what? Them sisters in the 60s and 70s and early 80s, they were doing that shit. It was more Black women married and was homeowners and had men in their house than it is now. And my sisters now have more degrees than Black women can't even hardly read back then. They never even finished high school. How did they have a fucking husband back then? They kept their house cleaner and had way more kids. And they wasn't popping no mollies and no Percocets. Every time they tired, every time they stressed out and running to the white man getting no pills, they had their little Folgers in their cup in the morning. They got their fucking pine sol. They took care of 8 kids. Washed clothes, took every fucking night. Fucked their husband and set their fucking mom. And went in and
real shit.
And went to go watch people's court.
And woke up and did it again.
They paid off their house, and guess what? They left their house to the next generation.
Yeah,
my grandmama left me this house, then they left it to the next generation. Yeah, I gotta do the roof, and I gotta do the, and grandma, her wall, I think I'm gonna knock that out. But guess what? That house was in that family for years. They planned to mess up their credit, having to go buy a new house. They're like, oh, grandma gonna leave me her house. She, oh yeah, grandma and papa lived here, girl, for 40 years. They was married for 40 years, and papa died and shortly after grandma died. So she left me the house. So I just put a new roof and put some new leather furniture in here. And guess what? They kept that wealth. They kept that home ownership circulating in their own family. White people still do it, but now we big ballers. Now, fuck a nigga, bitch. I got my master's degree. I fuck with a dyke, bitch, before I fuck with a fuck nigga. You going into debt, your house going into foreclosure because you could kind of keep with the Joneses, and bitch, you using a dildo at the end of the day. You ain't happy. All that shit on Facebook, say that for somebody else because I don't believe it. Oh, we all on cruises, black girls work. Yep, me and my girl. Yep, you and your girl.
She looking for a man. She looking for a man.
That's why y'all trying to impress people. One if y'all fucking crazy. Because a bitch don't want to go no longer the time person running for fucking credit cards on a nigga looking up. Guess what? She's too tired to go to the mall and stop it. After you already cooked and ate, and y'all watching Power, this nigga that lick your pussy and lick your ass out. This ain't going to the mall with you. I'm tired. I don't need no red bottles. My pussy red from this nigga banging this shit out all night. You go get some red bottles. I'm putting this money in the motherfucking bank so my daughter don't have to buy no home. When I die, my daughter got it. And her husband moved in it.
Make it easier on her, huh?
Yeah, make it easier on her. They die in debt. You die lonely. You die in debt. And guess what legacy you left to your daughter? Be a bitch, a strong-ass black woman. Be by yourself for the rest of your fucking life. That's what legacy you left. But see, Big Mama, guess what Big Mama left? She left all her recipes. She left all her cast iron skillets. Big Mama left all her blended spoons and her blenders. And Big Mama left all her jewelry. Because she dressed classy. She didn't have no skimpy-ass fucking shit. Big Mama left memories. I still think about Big Mama to this day. I remember Big Mama told me this. And I remember she put 3 cups of butter and this and that, whatever. And this is what she did for. And I remember how she made her hot water. She did. Tell her, what's you leaving your daughter? How to run a fucking man away? That's real cute. Real cute.
How to run a fucking man away? Yeah. Don't let that man dog you. He got women.
Yeah.
He got women, girl. I don't give a fuck. You need to be like, long as he bringing me the money.
Well, I'm not saying nobody, if they don't want to deal with that, that's on them. My mindset is different, but if don't nobody want to deal with that, and I'm not telling nobody to have the mindset. I don't care what you're going to deal with. Say, some people might think that's being a gold digger. I don't think that, and I don't think women back in the 60s, 70s, and the early 80s, I don't think they thought that. I think women back then, they was looking at generations of black couples staying together. So I think they put up with more. But today, you can pull all that strong black woman shit all you want to. Guess what? You share your baby daddy anyway. That's what you don't know. You share. So why are you walking away and swinging your head and talking all this big loud shit when guess what? He still come over there and fuck you whenever you want to when he drops a little Ray Ray off the first. You're still fucking him. You're just telling your friends that you're still a black woman. And you gotta say shit to this nigga when he came over. I told him, get your son, give me my motherfucking money, and they look, you can't tell nobody you fucked him before he came and got some son. Oh, we kept that on the low, huh? Because you want to act like you're strong like him. Ray Ray still got you wrapped around his finger, bitch. You mad? Because Susie got him now, and Becky got him now. You don't wish that nigga would come back to you. But you just playing like you're strong. So I ain't putting up with no shit this nigga can leave. But why you still fucking him in? Because that's the way God made you, to want him in. Your body is designed that way. That's why you can't have no baby by yourself. If that's the case, you snap your fingers and pop a kid. You need his sperm inside of you. You need him on top of you. You need him to talk to you, to calm you down. So you won't slap a bitch at your job. And you don't want to slap this bitch. I'm about to calm down, put some bitches at your job. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to lose my job. This bitch say one more thing to me at work. You go back to work like this nigga just fucking I don't give a fuck about what y'all want these bitches talking about. I know y'all like me, but it calms you down. No man is no Xanax. No man is no antidote. But see, black women don't realize that. But the white girls do. They know that shit. That's why they see. Oh, yeah. I put some cookies in the break room, and here, I got some coffee. You want some, Shanika? No. Damn, what's wrong with Shanika? Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed because they just fucked Tyrone last night, bitch. Why you know some dildo? They laughing at our ass. They're laughing at them.
Yeah. Damn.
You gotta know when the joke is on you. You gotta know when Being a strong black woman and running off your man ain't no different from Reagan dropping cocaine in the inner city in the 90s. It was all designed to break up the black family. So them giving you all this fucking financial aid money, sweetheart, to go get your bachelor's degree. The white man know what you gonna do. Go get your RN license. Go get your bachelor's, master's. Think about $100,000 and say, fuck that nigga. And pay us back, bitch. You gonna be a slave to us for the rest of your life, if you student loan. And guess what? We're gonna give you a mortgage. But you want to live in a white neighborhood to feel like you made it? Guess what? We see that you black on the application. We know your name is Shanika Johnson. We gonna hike that price of that house up so much, bitch, because we really don't want you in our fucking neighborhood. But we know your income. We know y'all love to feel like y'all made it. So we gonna let y'all move in our neighborhood. We gonna sell you that home for about $20,000-$30,000 more than we sell it to a white girl. And you're gonna be struggling to pay it. And you'll be paying some Mexicans to cut your grass because you ain't got no man. You'll be paying electricians to come over to put the ceiling fans up in your surround sound because you don't have no man. You'll be broke at the end of the day. You'll be broke, Kanisha. You're gonna be broke, Shaniqua, at the end of the day. Guess what? You can everybody else what you could have your black man doing in your house. But I forgot, he's balling. So you don't care that he know how to put up the silver stand, huh? You ain't even thinking about that. Then this saving me a lot of money. Because if not, I'm calling an electrician. You don't care that your man can lay some carpet, huh? You don't care about that, huh? Because he don't look good to your friends. Because he ain't making up 6 figures. But this nigga can lay your whole house out and put in tile and build you a deck. Do you know how much a deck costs? I ain't thinking about that, huh? Becky is. I'm gonna fuck with Tyrone because guess what? He hasn't finished high school and he doesn't have a degree, but his grandfather taught him how to do a deck. Oh my God, girl, you should see this deck that Tyrone put up. And he did my whole floor. And he put up all these ceiling fans and he did all my surround sound. He put up all my flat screen TV, so I didn't have to call him. But guess what you're doing, Tanika? Before you give a Super Bowl party, you paying a white fucking electrician to come and he's gonna overprice your black ass. Because he's gonna look and say, where's the man at? Oh my God, yes ma'am. This is gonna be blah blah blah. I don't even know how to go to a man and say, baby, are they quoting me the right price? You're just gonna pay it. You know why? Because you got the degree, her sister. We making money. There ain't no money to you. They laughing at y'all. White people bring all that money in their house. If my husband does not have a degree like me, guess what? I know I'm with a degree, but my husband is Mr. Mom at home. But guess what? I save the money because he knows how to lay carpet. He knows how to fix my fucking transmission. He knows how to rotate my tires. Those are good qualities in a man people looking at. But they strong ass fucking mama and grandmama who ain't got shit. Tell them, nah, girl, Her dude ain't even working. So what? He know how to fix a car. There ain't no job. So what? It ain't no job. But the motherfucker that work at Digital, the motherfucker that work at AutoZone, that's a real job because they got a resort with their name on it. You have to know how to do the same fucking work. But because he at home, you letting your grandmama tell you, I ain't helping him out. There ain't no job. Grandma, he know how to fix my car. He put this whole transmission in my car.
He ain't shit. He ain't got no money. He ain't shit, girl. He ain't shit, girl. He ain't got no money.
You are saving money. If you really look at it.
Man, they want a motherfucker already made up with a car and all that shit.
You know
who
why?
had years of
Telling them that you pretty. Maybe you don't have to fuck nobody. You need something daddy got. You want some diamond with earrings? I got you. They did not have their daddy in their life. So guess what? They try to pump their own self up and be their own cheerleader. And the only way they can do that is get a bowler so they can try to floss in front of their friends. But not only their friends, they want to floss in front of their mama and their grandma to get approval from mommy and grandma. Yeah, girl, so-and-so got her a good man. Girl, he came over here. Girl, he was real. He shot. Sugar, girl, cash is shot. Yeah, so-and-so. I don't know if that nigga beating that bitch ass, but it look a certain way. And so they got to prove something to their mothers. Mommy, you ain't never had it. Grandma, you ain't never had it. You ain't never kept no man. I'm going to be the one in the family to break the generational curse. I got a baller though, Grandma, and we all going to live good off of him. You tell your mama and your grandma to go get their own fucking man and stop using your man and juicing him dry to fucking take care of your family so they can applaud your ass.
But she look good. She look good. She got long hair and ass. She's supposed to have a man like that, right?
You saying she got a big ass.
She look good. She pretty.
And she look good.
She's submissive.
And she got long hair.
And she Vivica Fox fine. So she feel the need because they've been pumping her up. She's supposed to have her a baller dude.
Okay. Well, since standard that's going to solidify that you qualify to have a good man. Not that you love God and you're a good mother and you know how to cook. Not that.
She all that too. She all that too.
Wait a minute. Not that you keep looking at all of that, but are you scared if another nigga puts a nut in your face? You don't even know. You don't even know how to suck dick. And I want to know. This is what I want to know. What all do you put in some gumbo from scratch? I want to know how much baking soda and butter and what kind of pan you cook hard cornbread in. I also want to know how you make some noodles from scratch.
Man, them women ain't doing all that. Them women ain't doing all that.
Okay.
They ain't doing all that.
This is what I'm saying. If they can't answer those questions, and they got a big booty and long hair, and they're pretty, that does not determine that they should get that type of man. Because you can't go into no fucking bank with a big booty and long hair and say, y'all should just give me a $400,000 loan. I want this house. You see my booty? You see my hair? This is my real hair. You see how cute I am? The white man is going to say, nigga, get your ass out of here. I want to see your credit score. It needs to be about a 700 or up to qualify for this. And also, I need to see your tax return. Are you making $100,000 a year? No, sorry. You don't qualify for this. So if you don't qualify for nothing in the real world or for your booty and your hair, what makes you think you qualify for a good man? Because you want to look a certain way, but bitch, can you clean the pussy? You got a big ass, but can you clean it? Bitches don't even soak in vinegar and water no more, like they used to do back in the day.
Damn.
They don't even wipe themselves. It's not their own discharge. Back in the day, all women used to wipe themselves and smell the discharge. That wasn't nasty. It's your own discharge. All women knew how to clean themselves back in the day. All women would tie up their hair and put on a scarf.
Sound like we ain't being taught. We losing how it used to be when our parents and grandparents taught our parents and all that.
Old women used to go in the kitchen. Old women used to go in the kitchen. Go in your grandmother's kitchen. Go in your grandmother's kitchen and don't have your head covered with no scarf and don't wash your hands. They'll pop them up. Now you see bitches cooking with 30-inch weeds. Those females look a certain way. They ain't clean. They don't know about hygiene. They only halfway washing their hands and washing their ass because coronavirus is out. Girl, you better wash your hands. Where the alcohol is. Bitch, you should have been doing that. Your mama ain't taught you nothing. Who your mama is? Bitch, you should have been cleaning your hands. You should have been tying up your hair. I don't nigga want no hair in his food.
Spraying a little bleach on your hands and mixing it with the soap. Having bleach around by the having bleach around by the countertop and pouring a couple of cups of bleach up in your water when you washing the dishes.
The white man that created the title, because you know he created it. Now y'all putting on masks and all this shit, cleaning your hands, taking showers, washing your hair like y'all supposed to, cleaning all up to your elbows. Y'all doing that shit because the white man tell y'all do everything the white man fucking tell y'all. That tell isn't even fucking washing your hands. You gave your baby some grapes. Time to clean them good. Go get some grapes out of the fridge. Just let him clean them since you got them for Walmart. Now you're so clean because the white man told you. But your grandmama should have told you that. Go in the bitch house nowadays, and she don't know you coming over, and after you go bathroom, pull back her shower curtain. Bitch, you got a ring in your tub? I ain't fucking you. I don't care how big your ass is. That means bitch, you ought to clean up when motherfuckers come over. See, back in the day, that's what men used to do. Uncle Ronnie used to say, I used to go to people's house. I look at their medicine cabinet, see what type of medicine they on. I don't know, for all I know, they crazy. I pick up their toilet. Look on the side of their toilet. I said, Uncle Ronnie, for real? I look under their sink, pull back their shower curtain, see how dirty their shower is. If they got dirty washcloths in there. And I don't say nothing, I just walk out. See, nowadays, everybody texts. Yeah, you gonna come over, okay, let me know, all right. They already know you coming. Back in the days, it was no cellular phone. Niggas that just pop up over your house. But women kept their house clean because they knew the way we was taught, always keep your house clean in case somebody come over. They don't do that nowadays. Weed hair everywhere, brown gel everywhere. The house filthy. And today about to have a nigga come over and fuck them. Then you want to clean up with some Ajax. But back in the days, everybody already did that. So what I'm saying is this. You got a big ass and long ass hair. How often do you wash the sheets on your bed? Don't no skin cells get in there and it breaks off your face? Are you teaching your daughter how to shave her pussy? Are you telling your daughter how to put her foot up on the shower and really clean herself from front to the back? Soul Train came out, everybody had to tip. Everybody was cooking every Saturday. Everybody was cleaning every Saturday. Grandma would make you wash the toilet. What's your toilet clean? Don't do that shit now. They clean up when a nigga coming over. So I don't care how it look on the outside. The reason why black women, and I'm not saying black women are so bad. I love black women. But right now, I'm not talking about white women and Filipinos and Mexicans. I don't give a fuck about them. I'm talking about my people. The reason why my sister can't keep nobody, because they want to throw on these eyelashes. They want to throw these 30-inch hair on, and everything looks good on the outside. When a nigga really get to know them, they ain't really shit. And when it don't work out, they say niggas ain't shit. That nigga was a shit fuck nigga. These niggas, all they want to fucking do is fuck with these white niggas. I'm stoned. That's why he can't deal with me. So he can't deal with you because your pussy stink when he fucks you, because mama ain't taught you how to wash your ass. And by the way, you need to go to the dollar store and get some razors and shave the hair under your arm. You think you cute with that little low cut top, but you got hair under your arm. Also, when's the last time you washed your braids? Grandma should have told you if you have braids, you can still wash your hair. You don't need to go 2 months because they last 2 months to start washing them. Wash your hair every week with braids and then tie it up. And those dreadlocks you have, you think you're so earthy? And I'm natural. You need to wash them. Maybe the nigga is hurting you and smelling the sweat in your head. Because mama ain't told you. Every week you need to wash your hair. Girl, that's a white girl. Black women that wash their hair every day. That's you. Yes, I didn't say put shampoo in it. I said rinse that shit. Put some peppermint soap in there from the health food store and rinse that sweat out of your head. Your scarf stink, bitch.
Hey, get on them motherfucking herbs. CKLS clean your colon out. When your colon is clean, your pussy is clean.
Yesterday you forgot you had for grandma's house. And then you got up today and went to McDonald's and bought a sausage biscuit. All that fucking toxic and meat in your system. Do you know or have you heard of CKLS that have been around for years? It stands for colon, kidney, liver, spleen. That's the acronym for CKLS. Bitch, when the last time you cleaned your colon out? When the last time you went to go have a colonic treatment? When the last time you been to the dentist and had your teeth cleaned? Do you know you got cavities that maybe you need to go get filled and you smell your breath? Grandma ain't taught you that, huh? You don't even have no health insurance, do you? Because you're too busy buying wigs. You're too busy buying Louis Vuitton purses. You ain't even paying for no fucking health insurance. You ain't been to the gynecologist in your pussy in the last 6 months. So could it be the white girls? Is it these fuck niggas? Or is it that pussy stinks and this nigga ain't even told me? That's why he moved on. Because guess what? Grandma didn't really tell me how to wash my pussy. Grandma was hanging out in the bars. Grandma had mama at 15. Mama had me at 15. Mama was a baby raising a baby. So when mama was 30, mama was hanging out in the club, twerking. So I was at home making noodles for my little sisters and brothers. Mama wasn't at home telling me how to wash my pussy. So now I'm 30 years old, I'm 30 years guess what? My pussy still stinks like it did when I was 14 years old. Because my mama wasn't at home telling me. And I'm thinking it was these fuck niggas. Not even thinking it could be me. Because you don't go fast for 7 days and get all that Burger King out of your fucking system. They out of your fucking pores. And take off all that makeup and let them niggas see your real skin. Oh, it's fucked up, huh? Oh, you wearing all that Mac. Your all those toxins in your body, all those blackheads in your skin, that discoloration in your skin. You don't think that it could be that? You see, white girls, they're jogging. They're sticking tubes up their ass, getting colonic treatments, going to the spa. They're fasting for 7 days. They own some organic milk, and they doing yoga. And they forefathers used to hang niggas some trees and watch them burn. And those Tyrone fucking those same bitches now. They fucking the white officers of those slave owners. You know why? They'd rather deal with them than deal with some complaining ass. Think of me, guess what? No pussy. Oh, you think you big? Bitches, you don't take your ass to the doctor. Your body mass index, you overweight. You're morbidly obese. But guess what? You're looking at these videos thinking, I'm big. I'm big. No, sister, you're really fat. So maybe he's unattracted to how big you are. You're the only one who thinks you're that big. You know why? Because grandma was big and great grandma was big. You looking like a church usher with your big ass boots, and you only 29 years old, looking like you 50 with all that extra weight on your body. And guess where Becky's at? She's on the bitch running, bitch. She's in the fucking gym. But you've been brainwashing your grandmother and your grandma. Eat this cornbread and eat these greens and eat these oxtails and eat this fucking hog maw. Still eating pork like you was a slave. And guess what? When I'm thick, you're fat. You're fat, sweetheart. Who told you was thick and that shit was cute? You better go get your cholesterol checked. Have you thought about that? And nobody looking in the mirror and said it could be us.
Okay, we're gonna close this out right now. The first segment of the DFC show. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at Becky. I ain't mad at Becky and I ain't mad at Sarah. Let's close on that. I'm not mad at Becky. I'm not mad at Sarah. I'm not mad at none of them. Because guess what? I'm not intimidated by them. Because instead of me hating on them, guess what I'm doing?
Learning off of them.
Making somehow. I ain't learning off of them. Bitch, they learning off of us. They been learning off of us from the beginning of time. They wanted to beat us from the beginning of time. We was breastfeeding their babies during slavery. Now you know we taught them how to cook, clean, and everything else. But that generation of black women who did that is gone now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not learning stuff for them.
It's still in them. It's still in the DNA somewhere. You just got to bring it out. It's out. It's out. That love and that comfort and that caring. That shit is still there, man. Because that's in the DNA.
Our ancestors.
You just got to bring it out. It's in these. It's still in these sisters too. It's just. They don't. No woman want to get dogged out and played. All women want to feel like they are the one. They want to feel like, hold on, I got a thought. They want to be treated as if they're number one. That's why when a man goes out and cheats, they get mad because they giving all, and then when he goes out and does something, they feel a certain kind of way. Because they want to be number one. A woman is like soft. They don't want to be. Then now you're getting into that's why men that does cheat, they won't say it because they don't want to hurt the female. So they just sneak.
I think cheating goes both ways. I honestly don't think men cheat more than women. That's just me. I think anybody that's not happy with themselves and happy with the person they with, they are going astray. I don't necessarily call that cheating. I think you are responsible for your own happiness, and if you feel like you the shit, you eating organic, you taking herbs, you cleaning out your toilet, you going to the dentist, you bleaching your teeth, you're going to further your education, you getting your credit together, it's really hard for somebody to play you anyway. Because if a motherfucker do cheat, that's what you're going to say. Well, I know, I'm cooking and cleaning, I'm doing everything. Maybe it's something about himself that he's not happy with, or maybe it's something about me. But guess what? I don't have to call you no fuck nigga. I don't have to damn you as my brother. Guess what? Whatever we built together, let's come to some type of agreement of how we're going to split the shit without letting the white man get in it. Brother, I'm not taking you to court. I'm not filing child support. Let's leave in peace. Because we're peaceful people. Our ancestors were like that. We turned our cheeks when white people beat us, and we still love white people to this day. And unless they doing dirty, we don't really fuck with nobody. We came from a peaceful people. We're the people of God. So guess what? I'm not going to have you in court, brother. Guess what? Maybe we grew apart. But guess what? I helped you come up, and you helped me come up, and let's just go our separate ways. Ain't nobody hurt. Guess what? Because ain't nobody insecure. Everybody in that relationship have gained something, and they should have been elevating the whole time they was together. They should have been getting better and better and better. Not only as a couple, individually. So if it don't work out, guess what? Ain't no feeling lost. What you so bitter for, sister? Ain't no feelings lost. Because if you got your shit together in that time, guess what? You walked away with the best credit. You walked away with better credit. You walked away with your kids been halfway raised because the nigga was in your house helping you raise your kids like you was school. More man. But you only got a lot of hate and calling him a fuck nigga and trying to fuck up his credit and feeling a guilt when you have not worked on yourself, and now you bitter. Because now you're saying, what the fuck am I going to do? I ain't got my education. I'm not shit. I don't know how to cook. You're scared now because you know you can't move on and get the next nigga. You know you ain't really got nothing to offer. So now you claim you hate Tyrone, but you really mad Tyrone don't. Because you know you can't really just come up on no baller like that. Bitch, I can get another nigga. Bye. I can get another motherfucker just like better than you. Nigga, go get one. Why have you been single for 10 years after Tyrone left you that bad? He's such a bad bitch. Why does it take so long to get another nigga? That's what you bitter at. That's what you mad at. If Tyrone moved on, because remember, he was a fuck nigga. Remember, Tyrone was a shit, and Grandma said he didn't have no job. Guess where Tyrone at now? Fixing Becky's car with all his motor skills that his grandfather taught him. Remember, you said Tyrone didn't have no job, but that wasn't a real job. Just what he's doing now, putting his deck up in Becky's backyard, and she's gonna have her little barbecue. All her little white sorority sisters gonna come over here. Oh my God, I love your deck. Oh yeah, Tyrone built this for me. The nigga you let go, bitch, that you claim was a shit. place niggas like this. Hey, why are you still single? Sister, guess what? You're not as bad as you think. The problem is really you, because it's just all these black men. Why are they moving on with other races? And actually, they live better when they're with those other women. Could it be you? That's the question. Could it be you? Don't nobody want to look in the mirror and say, could it be me? Because black women have been taught there's nothing wrong with us. You know, we so smooth, our booty so good, everybody want to be like us. All these white bitches on our ass. We some queens. Well, if you a queen, start acting like one. Because I don't see, I don't think Cleopatra would call people fuck niggas. Look at the way y'all talk. You don't have a man because you are one. You too strong. You talk like a dude. That's why you don't have one. Who want to be around like? If a nigga ain't gay, you don't want to. You know what? He ain't super on no other nigga. You are a nigga. Nigga, fuck this nigga. Now, oh God, fuck ass nigga. Look how y'all talk. That's not even feminine.
Hell no, I don't know female talking like that. Shit.
Just like I was talking because I'm passionate, and that's how black women talk. We start on the road. I'm talking. I'm passionate about what I'm saying. Then what did you say? I said, wait a minute. I gotta talk. I had to submit to that. By you being a black man, even though you're my family, you're not my husband. I said, wait a minute. I need to talk. I had to submit and say, you know what? I'm talking over him. Let me submit. He just told me to shut the fuck up and let him get his point across. See, that's the problem. It's not just in your household. Black women have to learn. You need to submit to all signs of authority that's in your life. Fathers, cousins, brothers, even your sons at a certain age. If you have not learned that, then you don't need no man. Because guess what? You're still a little girl. You got to take the training wheels off and realize, my cousin just told me to be quiet because I was talking over him. So guess what? The same way my husband said, wait a minute, be quiet, I'm talking. Let me get my point across. You have to learn that that's how our culture was. Back in the day, women submitted to authority no matter who it was. So they already had learned before they got out of their mother and father's house. I know how to submit to a husband. Because when my brother told me to shut up, when my brother told me that skirt is too short, take that shit off. I'm not going to school like that. I didn't turn to my brother and say, hey, my fucking daddy, you're my brother. I could wear what I want. Guess what? Back in the day, black women would say, my brother don't want me wearing a short skirt. He thinks some of his friends going to be looking at me and might be trying to fuck me. And he thinks it's making me look like a hoe. I'm going to go change my clothes because my brother told me. My uncle told me that's too much lipstick. So I want to go change. You don't need that dark skin. My daddy told me. Nowadays, can't nobody tell a black woman shit. So they get with a nigga and be like, nigga, my old daddy can't tell me shit. Who the fuck do you think you are? So that's what a black man is saying. Okay. So I'm not into incest. And I never fucked my mother growing up. My family wasn't sick like that. See, you acting like my mama. So I'm going to go over here to bed because she acts more like a woman. I'm not your child. So I'm going to have to leave you and leave my kids. Because what you're getting fucked up, you're my kid's mother. You're not my mama. You're not going to talk to me like that. So I'd rather be by myself jacking off. Because I'm not going to be too many fuck niggas. I'm a man of God. I'm the chosen man of God. Everything that came from me. All these motherfuckers want my swag, but they can't get it. All these white men want my bitch, but can't get it. If you don't start treating me like a king, guess what? Bitch, you can struggle for the rest of your life raising these kids by yourself. I won't give you a dime of child support. I'm a fuck nigga. Okay, watch me go make a life with Maria. Watch me go make a life with Maria then. Then know I'm a motherfucking king. Since you think I'm a fuck nigga, and then you gonna be looking at me on Facebook, you know words.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
and that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Yeah, I'm about to close. Hell yeah, I'm about to close it out. We're gonna wrap it up. The DFC show. Unknown caller. And yeah, we
and
out.
I'm not saying no black women are successful. I know a lot of black women got their degrees, their 30 years.